What's happening, everybody? Are we rolling? We are rolling. Okay. So, it's been a while. I realize it's been a while. The last, other than like church services and things like that, I think the last video you guys actually saw was a live stream video. And, anyways, so yeah, you're probably wondering why it's been so. I just got the live streaming, mobile live streaming set up, and then it's like the app crashed or something. I don't know, because I did those 2 or 3 videos, and then I went to come back on a live stream one day, and it couldn't link with my Google account to my YouTube. I was like, that's weird. So I played around with some stuff and tried to figure out what was going on with it, and it just wasn't working. So I went on to Prism and contacted tech support, and they're like, we don't know, we can't help you. And so it was a little bit, unsure there for a while. Are we still on? Okay, yeah, we're still on. So I played back and forth, trying to figure something out, and I ended up uninstalling the app. And then this morning, I'd been looking for alternatives. This morning I tried some other alternatives. They did not work, and then I decided I had already tried uninstalling and reinstalling Prism, and it didn't work before, but I figured I'd try it again, and for some reason this time it worked. So fingers crossed that Prism will keep working for us and we can keep the mobile live streams coming, because that would be really cool for the channel, because they had a lot of great plans for the mobile live streams, and a lot of times that I would have liked to have been streaming that I could not stream recently due to the fact that this app was not working. So we're back at you anyway with some mobile live streaming, and yes. So we are coming into the season now where I'm going to start working on stuff again and making videos for you guys. I actually have a video that I need to put up. It's a short one, so hopefully it'll go up fairly soon, of me working on a particular push mower that I have been, it's kind of been a 2 or 3 year project in the making due to the fact that it's older and I could not find the parts I needed for it. So anyways, there's a video coming up on that, and there's going to be more videos. I wanted to go live today working on that mower, and then I was like, wait a minute, I haven't put up the first video yet, so I got to get that up, and then we're going to do that. And the saws will be coming back. I know I always say this, but they will be coming back. I don't know about all of them, but I know of at least one saw that I'll at least be doing one video on fairly soon, because I think I've got it pinpointed to exactly what's wrong with it, and I want to get that running for this year, especially with these older saws, because they can be kind of finicky. They might run good one day and then not the next, and you never know. So I like to get a couple of those going, and I got a nice wood pile started outside there that needs to be sawed up. So we will be working on that. Also, in other news, that's right, ladies and gentlemen, I have a brand new Craftsman toolbox over there. Picked that up from Lowe's. This is the first time I've purchased anything from Lowe's, anything Craftsman from Lowe's since they acquired Craftsman. And I honestly have to say I am very impressed with the quality of this right here. And I think Craftsman's going to be pretty good under Lowe's. It's got a big sticker on it here. I don't know if you can see that. You probably can. I'm kind of tethered here because I've got my charge cord plugged in. Up there's actually a sticker that says made in the USA with imported materials, which is a step. Global materials this is. It's a step, towards being made in the USA. It's a lot better than being completely manufactured in China. So they're working at it, but it is a really nice toolbox, and I could not believe the deal I got on that. So I'm very excited about Craftsman. You guys have seen me ranting on Harbor Freight here for a while now. I'm not liking Harbor Freight like I used to. I feel like they're kind of becoming crooks with the way they're running things. I'm not too big on it. I think they've kind of lost sight of what the whole fascination was with Harbor Freight. The whole fascination was the fact that it was affordable for anybody. and now they're kind of going up to a point where their prices are the same, and I'm not going to pay the same price for something from Harbor Freight as I could go buy like Husky or Craftsman or something. It's not going to happen. So I've been ranting on them, so I'm probably going to start buying all my mechanics tools Craftsman now. I think that's going to be the way I'm going to go. So anyways, cruising with Codger videos, I don't honestly know if we're going to do any more of that or not. Let me know if there's anybody out there who's actually enjoying those videos. Just keep me posted, because I could do one occasionally, but it's definitely not going to be a main core thing on the channel. I want to get back into what the channel was founded on, which is Codger's Workshop videos and, you know, Codger's Garage, stuff like that. So that's going to be happening very soon. I'm also minimizing my projects down here a little bit. I've scrapped some old junk mowers and stuff this spring, taking the parts off when I need, sending them down the road so that I can focus more heavily on particular projects, especially these saws. I'd really like to get these going. Like I said, I at least want to get one more going this year. I mean, if I got one going a year, I'd be doing pretty good, because they have a lot of issues. They've sat for a long time. But the saw that I'm thinking at this point that we should be able to get going, hopefully within a month or two, we'll see, I gotta order the parts for it, is the Super XL home light. I think that's, yeah, it's seeping a little bit out the gas tank, I think. I believe this only needs a carb kit, because I actually had this running one day right after I got it, and then right after that it just up and kind of quit. It was like running it, and it's like and then it never ran again. So I cleaned the carburetor. I have done that before, ordered the gaskets, put it back together. It's not working. So I'm thinking maybe, I don't know. It's hard to say. I don't know why it would have ran and then not ran. It has fire, so it's not fire. So I'm pretty sure it could be the carburetor, because it didn't act like an air leak. It wasn't like sporadic like that. It was just like, it was just kind of feathering out like a gas, you know, fuel issue. So we're going to try to change that carb kit on here before too long and just see where that puts us. But I'm pretty sure that this one will run really good this year. And of course you guys know I got the XL12 running last year. And the Poolin, I may end up scrapping the Poolin. The little Poolin. I really like the saw when it runs, but it's a complete utter pain to keep running. So that may actually end up going down the road. And I had talked to you guys in other videos about that video I saw about what the crank seals do, how they melt on those. And that could be my issue, and I am not changing those, because it's effort after foolishness with those Poolins. They just keep melting the crankshaft seals, so I'm not doing it. So that may be headed down the road. That Solo is like so close it just won't suck gas. It's getting an air leak somewhere. It's something I just need to sit down and say, today's the day I'm going to do it, and I'm just going to mess with it until I get it right. But it's a pain, so it's not real high on the list. That's why I say probably only the Super XL is going to be, you know, top priority, first things first. The McCulloch, I have no idea what ails that. I don't know. I don't know if I'll ever know. Dolmar, don't know if I can get the right parts for it that I need. It definitely needs crank seals, I would say. And we'll see on that. Isn't a big deal. That 913, actually, home light back there, the big one, I'd bring it out, but it's kind of buried. That's probably second to work on right after the Super XL, because that is close. It might have, I can't remember for sure, it might be leaking air somewhere. I know I put a carb kit in it and changed, did I put a carb? Yeah, I think I put a carb kit in it, and I know I changed the fuel lines. The fuel lines were bad on that saw, and that's why we were getting the, actually I don't know if you guys ever saw a video on that saw, or if I have the footage and never put it up. Anyways, I was starting it up and it was getting a lot of surging, and then it would just die, and that's why the gas line was partially rotted off. I assumed on that saw that it was an all-metal gas line, but it actually was not. It has metal and then goes to rubber, before it goes down the tank on that saw. So I was kind of fooled on that one a little bit. But so we got the fuel lines changed, and it runs as long as you give it gas, it'll run. But it's leaking air somewhere, I think. So we'll see on that one. But that'll try to be second priority. This push mower, though, I've been working on is a I wish I could date it exactly. It's got to be an early 1960s MTD. What does they call it? Is it lawn flyer or something? It is strange. I've never seen one like it before. It's like mint green on the base, and then it's got the old white 3.5 horse Briggs engine on it, which is, you know, a common engine for back in the day. And the problem I was having was I couldn't get a condenser for that engine. I didn't know where to get one. It wasn't like clearly marked, obviously, on the condenser what it was, and I wasn't sure on that. And I actually inherited some parts from my great-grandfather's old small engine repair part stash. He used to have a small engine repair shop, and I inherited literally a whole plastic shoebox full of condensers for that style engine. So I got it back together. It has fire now. That was the main issue with it before. And I'm not going to say much more. I don't want to spoil too much. But that video will be coming to you hopefully within the week. That's my goal. I have church video needs to go up, but I'm going to try to possibly put that one up first and then put the service up after. So that should be coming this week. What else? When things get better with my four-wheeler project, I was telling you guys about one of my past live streams. I do want to show you guys that, but in the meantime, I don't want to get into that right now because I don't even know what's going to happen with it yet. But if we get it so it runs good, I'll do a video on that. I'm rebuilding that, and there was something here that I wanted to do a short little review on. Not a full review, but just kind of you should check this out. And I cannot remember for the life of me what it was. I don't recall. I'll think about that one, guys. I'm trying to get my mind back geared into the YouTube land. You know, when winter time comes, everything just kind of drags on, and you kind of get off track on what you're doing and everything. So I'm trying to get my mind back into where I was at when winter came and pick up where I left off there. So stay tuned, guys. Mom's channel, I don't know, I think I plugged it in the last couple live streams, but we have actually separated channels. That's why this isn't Jordan Family anymore. It's Codger's Workshop. Straight, you know, just Codger's Workshop. Because Mom put her cooking videos on her own channel. We were trying to kind of get a big audience with what we were doing, and then we were thinking maybe we're working against each other. So we went ahead and split the channels into 2 different channels. And so her channel is A Godly Home. I believe I have featured her channel somewhere on the channel page for this channel. Somewhere there. I think if you go to our channel and you look off to the right hand side, I believe you'll see under featured channels A Godly Home, and that is her new food channel where she's cooking and gardening and all that jazz while we're doing the manly stuff over here. So go check that out, guys. See what you think of that. Cooking with Codger. I have some great ideas for cooking with Codger. That is coming back this summer. We're going to get outside. We're going to do some campfire cooking.